What's next?
I have a question. Has your music changed over the past year or so?
Why do you ask that?
I just assume it has. And if so, what inspired that change?
Well, I should probably play some new songs, and you can kind of be the judge of that. You know, I have taken a very hard political shift from where I was before. I have lost all faith in the political process, I think. Just after being so involved in it for the last two campaigns and just seeing what goes on, it's a big farce. It's a big magic show. There's so many good people who are investing so much of themselves in it, and because they believe in liberty. I mean, we all believe we should be free, you know. And 2 Corinthians says, "Where the Spirit of God is, there is liberty," right? So, I think for me, what it's about now is living free. This is my favorite shirt. Live free. I'm not suggesting that people don't get involved in the process, but for me, it's about, this is a spiritual battle in my eyes. That's what I see it as: principalities, wickedness in high places, kind of thing. And the only thing that I think is going to stop that is critical mass of cognition and real education in the free peoples of this country, because they are coming for all of us. I know this is true, but most people don't. People in this room probably do, but most people don't. And so I'm doing everything I can to promote not just my music, but activism of all. You know, I have this huge list of people. I made a list earlier this week of folks that are doing amazing things. You know, amazing grassroots organizations and national organizations that are really, you know, kicking the beast in the rear end. And so for me, I think I'm going more toward like bringing my spiritual views more into the music, I think. And I'm not like, I mean, I love and respect the Constitution, but for me it doesn't end there. You know, our rights are not given to us by this document.
Right
They're just listed.
Right
You know,
on.
we have natural rights by virtue of our humanity, by
Yes.
virtue of being sons and daughters of God. You
Yes.
know, and for me as a disciple of Jesus, it's my responsibility to spread the truth fearlessly as he did. And that is my truth, is that the machine is made of human beings. You know, it's not made of hardware. That's just, you know, it's just a bunch of clunky metal. You know, what good is a gun if the person holding it won't pull the trigger? So that's why I support Oath Keepers. You guys familiar with Oath Keepers?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to.
Amazing organization. Stuart Rhodes is one of my dearest friends. Michelle Imbergia over here, who's been the reason this tour was even possible, she's like #2 at Oath Keepers, and she does amazing work for like everyone. She's amazing. So yeah, I think I've moved away from the political process and more toward what this is all actually about. This is about good versus evil, you know. And I'm just trying to ask questions of people in the songs to get them to answer them on their own. If you ask somebody a question whose answer is evident within the question, and then let them take that home, when they come to the answer, that'll be their truth. It's like Inception. You know, like putting an idea in someone's mind. You can't, you know, tell them what it is. You have to ask them what it is, and then they'll figure it out. Hopefully, I mean, I don't have hope that we're gonna, you know, save everybody, but I think that we will save enough people and free enough minds to make a difference when the whole magic show and the whole institution comes crashing down. And the people in this room will be the people in this area that will be the leaders and helping people not to lose their minds when their paradigms collapse. You know, for me, I'm beyond all the systems now. It's just about, you know, this is what God wants of us. He wants us to free our brothers and sisters from the bondage of slavery, and there are many types of slavery. I grew up in the public school system, so I know all about it. So on that note, it's a perfect segue into a new song. I was sitting and thinking about, this was like maybe a few months ago, or I guess it was in October, November. I was sitting there thinking, what's the core of the problem? What are the main things that really make me angry? And I came up with 5. We have the military-industrial complex, and we have the international banking cartels, which fuel the military-industrial complex. We have the mainstream media, who creates the climate of fear and ignorance that allows these things to go on. We have the government indoctrination centers, also known as public schools, who, you know, raise up children not to question and just to be good little workers and not thinkers. And then we have, to top it all off, the cherry on the cake is the apathy of our brothers and sisters in this country. So I put it all in one song, you know, and yeah, enjoy it. This is called Sedition.